Welcome back everybody to this new video of TrackExpress. Today I'm going to be showing you how to transfer your GoDaddy domains and send them directly inside the Hostinger. So if you are new into this process, you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to be just showing you how to get started in a very easy way. So the first thing I want to do is to sign in directly into my GoDaddy.com. I'm going to open any tab. I'm going to sign directly here into my Hostinger account. Once I do both, what I'm going to be doing here, of course, the first step is to get the prerequisite and the eligibility already been available. So the first thing is check out the 60-day lock rule. So basically the 60-day lock rule is going to be telling us that the domain must be at least 60 days old from its initial registration or its last transfer. This is an icon policy, so this cannot be avoided. The second thing is that the domain status needs to be unlocked. So ensure your domain is active or okay at GoDaddy and it cannot be expired, it cannot be suspended, or in a redemption grace period, right? And lastly, the who is contact information. So the administrative contact email address associated with your domain at GoDaddy must be current and accessible. There is no pending issues and there's no domain available at the moment. So when you prepare your domain at GoDaddy, the first thing to do is to go into GoDaddy.com. I sign it in and I locate where are my domains. When I looked out for my domains, what I'm going to be doing here is to look out for the option that says manage the domain. So scroll down to the additional settings. When you clicked into your domain, and it should be appearing all my way down here. And inside the option that says registration settings, I'm going to go all my way down and look out for the transfer. Into the option that says domain lock, I'm going to disable my domain lock and hit into the option that says continue. Then I choose the option that says transfer to another register and not to the GoDaddy account. So when I choose this option, this should be sending us directly into this new section. So basically, this is the most critical part of the transfer, preparing the domain with your GoDaddy account. Once you have unlocked your domain, you want to disable the domain privacy if this one is applicable, right? So the first thing to do is to hit into the option that says continue. I hit into transfers. My domain is unlocked and ready to transfer. Yes. Now the next thing is to get a domain authorization code, administrator code. When I get the domain administrator code, then I can go back directly into Hostinger. When I click into sign in, I wanted to go directly into the upper left corner that says domains. Inside the domains, I want to look out the option that says transfers, and into transfers, then look out for enter your domain to transfer. I'm gonna paste my domain, and if you don't know what to use your domain, just type it right away and hit into transfer into the right corner. Inside here, you can see that this is my domain and this is the actual new retail price that will be after the expiration date, that will be from the 3rd day of the 12th of 2026. So the domain renewal, if you're okay with it, then go for the option that says purchased. And then here it is, the domain transfer. Here's my payment method and I go for the option that says complete the payment. Once you have now actually done this process, what's going to be happening here after making the initial transfer from domain is to approve and monitor the transfer. So the transfer isn't instant. There is an approval process and a waiting period. This is going to be really important to take that in mind because we wanted to check your email, which is really crucial. So when you receive an important email related to the transfers, first of all from GoDaddy, I believe so, you likely receive an email from GoDaddy asking to confirm or approve the transfer out. It's vital to click the approval link into the email to expedite the process. If you don't approve, the transfer might stall or even get cancelled. And from Hostinger, you might be getting an email that says that Hostinger will also send your updates on the transfer status and something like that. So then, the transfer duration might be taking from, I believe, from 5 to 7 days to complete, but sometimes it can be faster if you quickly approve the email from GoDaddy. During the period, your website and email should continue to function normally, as the DNS records are usually not changes until the transfer is fully completed. So what you can do after the transfer, when you receive that transfer directly here into Hostinger, what you can do is just to go directly and verify your DNS settings, re-enable the domain privacy, and basically you can now adjust your name servers as you want it to. So transferring your domain from GoDaddy to Hostinger requires a few careful steps, especially from GoDaddy end. But by obtaining the EPP code and locking your domain in the correct initially transferred Hostinger, you can seamlessly consolidate your domain management. So your domain is now ready to thrive on the Hostinger's intuitive platform. So let me know in the comments below what your domain just moved for and why. So if this video was helpful, please give us a thumbs up, share it with the fellows webmasters, and subscribe to TechExpress for more essential tech tutorials. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully we can all see you next time.